Hello everybody, this is Stark Horse here. Hello everybody, this is Stark Shark here, and welcome to my unveiling of my little gaming setup that I have here. Now, this is basically just kind of in the corner of my room, which isn't very big in general, but this is probably the space that I'm absolutely most proud of anything. I completely built the desk myself. I built that little thing that my microphone or my headphones are sitting on. I built that table that you can kind of see off to the right. I apologize for the dust and all the cat hair and everything. I have a cat and I live in the desert, so there's just a lot of dust. But here is my cell phone. It is an HTC Droid DNA. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit cheap and the battery fucking dies every 20 minutes, but it's alright. My mouse is a G300S from Logitech, and it has a bunch of different color features, but I have it set to red because that's sort of the theme of my entire setup. It's got 9 buttons, it's really responsive, it's freaking amazing. It helps me out so much just getting around my desktop and everything and helping me edit videos. I would highly recommend it. My keyboard is an eTechie Scroll K9 500, and it's a cheap keyboard, but it's alright. It's got 6 keys on the far left that I'm apparently not showing, but those really help for editing, and those keys right there, the G1 through 6, really helps for editing, for like trimming and then cutting audio and video and all that. It's got a bunch of different colors too. The one that I have it set to is red. That's yellow. Can't really see it all too well. That's green. That one's kind of a light bluish. That one's white, I believe. That's dark blue. There's pink. And it's back to red again. I've got a bunch of Post-its kind of up here that I put important shit on, like notes and dank memes. But other than that, I have my microphone kind of off to my left, and it's just got a cheap off-brand pop filter and windscreen that are on it that I got for probably $10 for both of them. The microphone, or the pop filter, is just kind of mounted straight onto the desk, and I've got a little piece of fabric there to keep it from fucking it up. The microphone itself actually is extremely nice. It's a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition, and the reason I spent a little bit of extra money on the Blackout Edition is because I wanted it to fit my system setup, my color scheme, and I also just really like rubbing big black things. It's got a little knob right there and a little button. They do things that I don't use. I usually just use the knobs and button on the back. My headphones are Senti Arches, and these are amazing headphones, even though the microphone on them is kind of bad. That's what I used to record on a little bit before I got my Blue Yeti, but then I just completely trashed all those recordings when I got the Blue Yeti. It's got a ton of extra bass to it, so it sounds amazing. It's got this little volume knob that's built into it that I use constantly. It's a very good set of headphones. My monitors, I have 2 of them. They're from a company called Scepter, and I've never heard of them before I got these monitors. They were 21 inches, they were cheap. I got them for half off on Newegg, and that's really it. The kind of just the biggest reason that I got them is that they were 21 inches and 1080p. They looked nice, they were cheap. And in the back, off to the right, I've got a little hidey hole for all my cables, the big fucking mess of them. But aside from all that crap on the top, let's just kind of look over to the right, I guess, and then that's the table that I built. I have Deadpool vs. Thanos that I'm still reading that a friend gave me. It's actually a pretty good comic book. But let's see if I pull this chair. There we go. Pull this chair back. I have a flashlight that's illuminating underneath my desk that I have to drop down on my fucking knees to get under, and being 6 foot tall, that's not a very comfortable position. But obviously you can't see anything like that because of the glare of the flashlight, so I'm going to pull this side panel off right here, see if I can get past all the cords, and just kind of set it off to the side. It's got a lot of scratches on it from the camera, but you don't see them in the video. Now I have 3 terabytes of storage from hard drives on there. I have 2 internal ones and 1 external one. My CPU is an AMD FX 6300, and I have 8 gigabytes of RAM that I'm kind of trying to show. You can sort of see a little red sliver right there, but my CPU heatsink kind of covers it all up. I have a Senti 500 watt power supply. It's the same brand that I got my headphones from. It's a good power supply. Not really a whole lot else you can do with it, but my graphics card is an NVIDIA EVGA GeForce GTX 950 Super Clock Edition. And I actually got the SSC edition by accident. I only ordered the stock one, but I'm not complaining, it's just more powerful. My case, fans, and CPU cooler are all from a brand called Corsair, and the fans are all kind of like the quiet edition, so they make a little bit less noise, and then the case I got because it had red fans on it, and that's what sort of stemmed my entire build, was this black and red theme. I have a drawer that's kind of right there, but I forgot to show it. It's just got candy and shit in it. But that is pretty much it. There's not really a whole lot else to go over, so thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Starkshark here with my little setup at home, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I plan on spending a lot of time with my telescope this summer. What a great icebreaker. This man over here just said that she was extremely interested in talking to me, that I was one of the key points in the reason that she's alive right now, basically. And all she has to say to me is that she's interested